Hi, everyone. Peter Liciaga here. Hope you guys are having a great day, great morning. And it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, Saturday, and I'm excited to get my day started. And I wanted to come on here just to share with you what's on my mind, what's going on in my head these days. It's the new year. We're at the first weekend of the new year, and I'm getting ready to go to DKC. I've got my, I'm all ready to go. I'm fit. I'm feeling good. And it's funny. My little, it's shiny. So anyway, guys, let me get back on track. So let me tell you what's on my mind these days. And it's simply this. First of all, I am obsessed with martial arts. 100% obsessed with martial arts. And of course, you guys know I'm a full-time master instructor at Dinoto Karate Center. If you want to find out about that, just text me. Use that number there, 856-278-5282. If you have any questions about the program and what I do at Dinoto Karate, just text me and I'll give you all that information, whether you're a student or someone who wants to be a student. So anyway, I truly am obsessed with martial arts, but it's not because of the kicks, the punches, the blocks, the chokes, the forms, the board breaking. All that's really, really cool. But what I'm really obsessed about is the opportunity to empower other people through martial arts. And I know I grew up in New York City, and one of the things that really became a pivotal moment in my life is when I discovered martial arts. When I was about 9 years old, I remember I was in the Catholic school. I can't remember what grade. What grade is it? 9? I don't know. 3rd grade, something like that. And we were taken to the gym, and this was in the Bronx. And there was a gym teacher there that was a judo practitioner, and our gym class was judo training, and I was fascinated by that, with what I had to do. And I don't remember much from that except a lot of duck walking, squat walks, killing my legs, going across the gym. Okay, and then that was my first experience. And then a friend of mine, I remember, knocking on my door and said, "Hey, Peter, they have doing karate at the community center," because I lived in the projects. And I says, "Karate, what's that?" And he says, "I don't know, but they're giving it for free at the community centers." That's what went cool. So I went with him. He and I went, Eric and I went, and we experienced karate at this community center. And I remember just getting beaten up and, just hurting, a lot of push-ups, a lot of getting kicked and beaten up. And I loved it. I really loved it. That's exactly what I needed, because I was very, I was quiet, but I was very violent, a lot of anger. And so I experienced martial arts for the first time. And I love the kicks, the punches, the ability to be empowered with knowing how to fight. But as time went by, I realized that martial arts became something that was empowering me, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. So I stuck with it since I was 9 years old, started my journey, and here I am, going to be 59 years old. Can you believe it? It's going to be 50 years since I first started martial arts, my martial arts journey. And I've been teaching full-time for 20 years. So it's not the kicks and the punches and all the physical spectacle of martial arts that I'm obsessed with. Now I can get it, because I was obsessed with that for a long time. These days, I'm obsessed with the power that martial arts has to empower me and empower my family and empower everyone that I connect with. And simply because I'm a martial artist, I've been doing it for such a long time. I'm currently training for my 7th degree master level. That's amazing, for this kid. I remember when I was 9 years old with the dream to teach martial arts one day, which is what I'm doing today. Thank you, Master Donato, for that. And living the dream that I dreamed when I was 9 years old. And so that's what's on my mind these days as I move forward through 2020, and I have this incredible vision for 2020. I'm excited about it. You'll see a lot of exciting things coming up, but I'm obsessed with martial arts. Now, I have really one consideration and fascination, and that is to simply ask myself, what can I do to empower my family? Okay, what can I pass on to my family and to the community that I live in, Mount Laurel and the surrounding community? And what I come to is this obsession that I have with martial arts and the power of martial arts to help others be be greater than they are. And we are all great. We have great talents and gifts and abilities. And martial arts for me, and I have not found in any other environment that does this and has been designed to do this on purpose, to empower a person to expand themselves, to be empowered physically, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. It really challenges you. So it creates that environment. So I'm obsessed with passing on this knowledge through my own family, because of course, some of you guys have been following my daughter. She's a 4th degree master. At 19, she's going to be 20 years old. 19 to 20 years old, 4th degree master, teaching full time at Dinoto Karate Center. Incredible instructor, one of the best instructors that we have at Dinoto Karate, and if not the best, I would arguably say. And then my son's 2nd degree, and using his martial arts, his ability, he's going to be 16 next week, and his ability to be empowered, to navigate through his life in this world, as an empowered individual. And then of course my wife, if you met my wife, Renee, she is one empowered woman, and she did train in martial arts, got to 1st degree, and she is one powerhouse and impressive woman. And that's I'm glad I married her. So we're going to celebrate 33 years in 2020. So anyway, so I'm obsessed with this this desire to bring martial arts to the community. Now, of course, you want to find out more about it, just text me 856-278-5282. And I have a couple of things I want to show you guys. That I was in a conversation yesterday with a parent. My son started basketball, rec basketball, having a great time. Thank you guys so much, the coach, for being there. They did incredible. So anyway, I went yesterday, and Master now allowed me to leave DKC earlier so I can go take my son to a basketball practice. And I watched there, I stayed there and watched, and I was sitting next to another parent, and we were talking about, our children and their ability just to navigate through the education and through life. And I was sharing with her what I do. And we both agreed that we have to empower and train up our children so that they can show up wherever they need to get to. They show up, and with this mindset to be successful. And there's a saying that says, success begins when you show up, but it doesn't end there. And her and I were talking about this. So what do you do? So I have a couple of things. I have 4 things I want to share with you that you do, that you want to share with your children, we'll share with your family. This is what I'm going to share with our instructors today at Dinoto Karate Center, and even our students, maybe, that not only do you want to show up, success begins when you show up, but that was number 1. You got to be there, right? And then number 2 is you have to be willing to work hard, have the discipline and have the work ethic to show up and then work hard. That's one thing Master Donato said to me the other day. I had asked him a very direct question. Master Donato, why do you think I will be successful in life? I asked him, and he said, well, Peter, I'll tell you this one thing. Number 1, your work ethic is, your work ethics is you have such a high level of work ethics that is incredible. You get up early, you work hard, you come in, you work hard, and when you just work hard. And so anyway, show up, work hard. That's number 2, work hard. Number 3 is that show off your skills, your gifts, and your talents. If you have gifts, talents, and skills, you need to show up, work hard, showing your skills, your talent, and your gifts. And you empower the environment with those gifts and talents. Do not hide your gifts. Do not hide those talents that you have. You may not know what you do, but you need to be willing to show up, work hard, and then uncover what your gifts and talents are. And so that's what I do. This is what I've done my whole life. Whatever job I went into, I showed up, and I had a desire to work hard, and I learned what I needed to learn for the job that I was hired to do. And it was my ambition to show off my ability to go to a high level in that job. That's what I do at Dinoto Karate Center. This is why I consider myself a great instructor, and I've worked hard at it. And I'm not great simply because I was born with gifts, and I was born with certain gifts, but there are also things that I do that I worked hard on. I surround myself with high level thinkers, that people that are successful, that influence me, that mentor me, that give me great models so I can really follow. And I've done a lot of work on me and how I improve myself so that my skills, my gifts, my talents get greater and greater and greater. So I show these skills off. Okay. And number 4, so the number 1 is show up. Number 2 is work hard. Number 3 is show off your skills, talents, and gifts. And number 4 is you look for and you expect results from what you've been doing. I look for and I want to see improvement from our students, from the staff members at Dinoto Karate Center, and even from Master. I want to see the work that I do, the energy that I bring, the mindset that I bring. Not only do I show up, I work hard, I show off my skills, my gifts, my talents, and I want to see empowerment in that environment. And I want to see it not only personally with the people and the energy. I want them to be excited that I'm there, not excited when I leave, but excited when I show up. And I want to see improvement in the business itself. At Dinoto Karate Center, I want to see the quality of the business. I want to see the business thrive, and I want to see the students thrive. I want to see parents thriving. And because I showed up, because I had a willingness to work hard, and because I had a willingness to show off my skills, my talents, my gifts, my abilities, and I want to look for and see and expect the result of that improvement and empowerment of others in that environment. And so what's on my mind these days? I'm obsessed with martial arts. I'm obsessed with and fascinated by taking my gifts and my talents and empowering others, parents, kids. We teach as young as 3.5 years old, and it blows my mind that we can take a 3.5-year-old and empower them at 3.5 years old, where they're more focused and more disciplined, have more self-control, and controlling that energy, and giving them an environment where they can just expand and grow and develop. It's such an incredible experience. So I'm obsessed with that. So anyway, guys, that's what's on my mind these days. That's what's on my mind today. I'm obsessed with martial arts. If you want to find out more about the work that I'm doing, text me, 856-278-5282. If you're a student, you need anything from me, please text me. That's my direct number. It comes right here. If you text me right now, say hello, I will say hello right back to you. 856-278-5282. If you are a student, you need anything, text me. If you're not a student and you want to find out more about our program at the Dinoto Karate Center, number 1, text me. Let me know if you have have a question about our program at Dinoto Karate. 856-278-5282. Text me, and I'll give you all the information that you need to enroll in our program. We'll make it so easy. So anyway, guys, have a great day. If you're a student, see you on the mats. Other than that, guys, have a great weekend. Take care.